Hi everyone, welcome back. I hope y'all are doing great. I'm doing okay. Today we're going to be working on a pocket letter for a swap that I am doing with in Facebook group swap, and I'm stuck. I'm stuck. I haven't really felt like crafting a lot of stuff lately, but I need to craft. I need to get back at doing what I love to do. Um, So I'm going to just kind of bring you along for the journey, this crazy journey that we're taking right now. So I got 5 pockets complete. I just did this one on camera and then I was like, nah. But it says, "'Tis the season." It has a little hat cap. And then this right here is a sticker right here. And then these are some tags that you pull out. I guess I could put these tags in the back, except for one, because the whole purpose is to show this. See, I like how this tag is like that. Does that make sense? So let's go ahead and do that real quick. I don't have any of that, what is it? You can put it on something and take it off, like tacky anything. All of my tacky, the only tacky I have is Aleene's tacky glue, and if I put it on there, it's gonna stick. So I just put a little bit right there. I'm just trying to wind this twine, baker's twine, up, because I really want the person that's going to receive this to be able to use this. But I thought would be, I think this right here looks really good with this sticker, right? See, I think that's cool. This is probably one of the harder pocket letters I've ever made. I'm not sure why, because it's just a pocket letter, right? But I struggle with pocket letters, as you all know, and I don't make them that often anymore. So yeah. So that's one. Okay, that looks okay. We got this going on. And I colored up this little stamp right here from Michael's Recollection stamp set. It's a stamp and die set. And I don't know if it's going to actually fit on here now. Maybe if I put some trees in the background. What do y'all think? No? Maybe? What about this one too? You can always add to stuff, right? If it doesn't look too bad. What about like this? No? I don't know. So we're going to just put that to the side for now. I do have this little like wreath, a floral wreath, and that's cool. I think that would be cool on one of them, right? Let's go ahead and put that on. So I put it right here, and I definitely need like a little word. Now, you know, Brandy is so weird. I'm going to give these to the person that's receiving them. Instead of me just taking the top one and turn it over, I had to take the middle one, right? Because that's just how my brain works. So anyway, yeah, I'm going to give that to her on the back of this thing in the back pocket. But I need I think I need a I know I need a sentiment right there. And then I think I will, so if you notice, it kind of looks very mature, like things that you would do at your home, and then it kind of goes fun. So I think I'll keep that motif, and I think I will put this colored up one right here. Again, it's going to need some sentiments, and I think maybe I could put it on the outside. You can't see it though, right? Maybe I could put it on the outside, but I do want, I think a tree, like them driving away from the forest. Even though I made a video. I tried to make several videos for this one. Do you have the stamp set? really look at this step. Let me show you a black and white one. Maybe that'll help you. The tree, look, what is that? Griswold's, National Lampoon's Griswold's Vacation, I think, or Christmas something. I never saw the whole movie. But the presents are kind of open, not wrapped all the way. The Christmas tree has bulbs on it. It looks just a mess. So I think that is like a homage to the Griswolds, because maybe that's how their car was. I don't know. I never, like I said, I never saw the movie fully. You know, sometimes talking things out with you all, even though you're not in the room, does help my craftiness. I'm going to give this tree some bulbs just because I've seen people decorate trees in the open, right? I think it looks nice to drive down the street and you see like some decorated Christmas, some pine trees or whatever. When I lived, where was it? Well, people do it all over, I think, so I can't just pinpoint a specific cool city that I've lived in. Actually, I don't think I've seen it done in San Antonio, so you know, maybe every city isn't cool. Maybe it is, and I don't drive around San Antonio that much. I go to the grocery store, the craft store, places for the little roommate to hang out sometimes, and then home. I've always been like that though. But now that I am not young, single, and free, footloose and fancy free, I don't, go out to the comedy clubs and any of that anymore. I think if my mom was here or if I had family close by, I probably would be able to, quote unquote, get away and have some adult time. But honestly, if the little roommate didn't touch so much stuff, I would craft a lot more. I know a lot of people say, "Oh, I crafted a lot when my child was little or whatever." Everybody's family is not the same. That's all I'm gonna say about that. My little one wants to craft with me, so I'm like, okay, let's see what we can do together. None of what mommy wants to do right now. But he loses interest in it very quickly. So yeah, I think that's cool. I think that is going to be a winner. And do I want to pop any of this up? No. Let's just tape it down, because I think it looks good like that. Get my scissors out. Oh my goodness. You probably won't see this video until after Thanksgiving, I guess. But leave a comment in the comment section if you go Black Friday shopping. I used to go Black Friday shopping, like crazy Black Friday shopping. First thing in the morning, 3 o'clock. I never stood in line to get stuff because honestly, how many big screen TVs can one have? And I'm not really big on like, oh, the neighbors have this, we should get this. I'm not one of those people. So when the big roommate and I first decided to become a real couple, because we've been knowing each other for a long time, we went Black Friday shopping at Walmart, and I was like, I want to get some yarn. Yarn, everyone. I wanted to get yarn. He was like, some yarn. And he's been knowing me, like I said, we've been knowing each other a long, long, long time. So he's like, okay, let's get some yarn. What a weird person. I am so weird. When I think about how weird I am, I'm like, I'm not sure why this man stays with me. That looks good. I do need to put something over here though. So we got 2 more pockets to do and we're done. I enjoy coming and doing these videos. Sometimes it helps me figure things out, and then sometimes I just get even more confused. But see, I just did this Christmas tree, right? I'm going to use this star on top of this tree though. We'll use a silver star because silver is one of my colors, and I don't use a lot of silver because I'm cheap. And that's fancy paper in my opinion. And it seems like gold is what people like more so than silver. But if I ever get a chance to find a whole bunch of silver stuff, you better believe it, I'm going to be using it. All right, so I need to pull this out the way. All right, so I bought this tonic dye from Tuesday Morning for $5. I normally don't like to buy $5 dyes at all. But Tonic, you know, is a good brand. I like their products, even though I can't afford their products. But I think, look at this. This is so cute. Very, very pretty. You could probably go to their website and look up more things. And I trust Tonic, Tonic's brand, I guess you could say, for good quality things. We're going to take this out and we're going to use this bow real quick. So we're going to, I'm going to try to do a little bit more hands-on videos versus not doing hands-on videos. But we're going to be using this dye with this paper. And this paper comes from Michael's. They have a pack, I think it's 20 sheets or 25 sheets of gold paper. Like I said, more people seem to be into gold than silver. And I never knew about this. I watched one of Sparkling Shar's videos and she talked about it. You know, if you don't know who Sparkling Shar is, I'll put her iCard or in the description box. She makes a lot of cutesy, beautiful crafts. And whenever I watch her videos, I'm like, oh my goodness, like she's good. You know, we all have someone we can aspire to be like. So, yep, I'm quite sure, well, you won't see this video, but I'm sure they're going to have a lot of paper on sale for Black Friday. So maybe you can grab some. Usually they have them when they're just being regular cheapskate Michaels. They do them like $3, $4, $10. But usually during the holiday season, they'll do 4 for $10. And sometimes, I think a couple of years ago, they did 5 for $10. So you just have to be on the lookout. And this is how it looks. It looks really pretty. I felt like it was going to look like that. Now on the picture, I think they did some paper piecing. Yeah, that's not going to happen today. But you know, if you're into paper piecing, then by all means go ahead and get the paper piecing. I probably won't be paper piecing. I want to save these pieces just in case I have to eat some of my words, because you know it may look better paper pieced. Who knows? Also, you know, I could probably take this and put it behind something, and if I was real bold, I could fussy cut it out. So it does look better, in my opinion, if you were to paper piece it. Now, I was doing something on a scan and cut yesterday, and I did not like how it was coming out, so I just stopped the production midstream, and I was like, I could just use that for this. I talked to one of my good crafty buddies, and I told her that I was having a crafty slump. And you know, cutting paper, I always tell people, if you're a crafter and you have crafty blockage, get some paper out and cut it. Fussy cut it. I don't know if I would recommend fussy cutting for me, because I don't like to fussy cut. But you know, if you are into fussy cutting, that will work. You know, you could take a 12 by 12 and make it down to 8 by 8 or 6 by 6 and make it, you know, 3 by 3, 4 by 4, anything. You can cut images out. Just cutting paper seems to be very relaxing. So this little Gemini Junior is a really nice machine to have. And I did a haul video where I showed you some of the things I bought. This is the new one that I just purchased, the new plate. And I've probably only cut out about 20 to 30 images. So, you know, it gets beat up really bad. I've been flipping it inside out, turn it over. It still cuts really nicely. It's just that, in my opinion, it warps really fast, really fast. I'm not going to boil it, put it in the microwave and do all that stuff. I tried that before, and on the regular Sizzix plates, and cracked, the plate cracked and broke and all that other nonsense. So I don't think I want to do that. I may try this paper piecing, but we'll see, because I'm going to take another sheet of paper, different color paper. This came from Tuesday morning as well. And I like this paper a lot. Let's see. If you recall, I want to say, yep, in December, in the wintertime 2016, they had these at Target, and they were $3, I believe. And I was like, I'm not spending $3 on no 18 sheets of paper. It's really nice paper, though. I think that is the one thing that American Craft does get right. They have so many brands underneath them that I think they get their paper right. I'm going to pull out this red shiny sheet and go from there. I'm not sure if red and gold will look good together. I really don't think that I should be paper piecing this together. Let's see. What y'all think? It does look nice, Brandy. I know. We'll see. Just gonna cut this. The good thing about hand cranking is that you can crank it left-handed or right-handed. So let's see. See, and this is the thing, like, because the plate is curved, the papers are curved a little bit. No problem, I can flatten it. I'm not complaining. I'm not whining, I guess I should say. But that's just something to think about. And I only have silver, gold, and red shiny paper. And I was thinking that I could put this paper in as also. This one may look good beneath it or on top, and then the shiny. But I'm not. I already don't want to paper piece this, so yeah. Let's see. I'll come back. Okay, so I did it. Yay, Brandy. I won't be doing it again. Not for the pocket letter, at least. I mean, I may try it again, but I'll tell you what I think, how I feel they should have done it. I am going to cut out a few more and just give, put these in the back for her, like 2 or 3 more. But I feel like they should have made a silhouette around this piece as one solid piece. That way you could actually paper piece it down properly. Because these pieces fall out, right? And if I were to go by the paper, so you see, like right here, how they have the little white and gold bell. If it were just a small little frame around it, it would be fine. I think what they probably did, and I'm going to try that too, I guess they just glued it onto a sheet of paper, maybe. The whole thing, the whole bell itself, the bow bell, and they probably just fussy cut around. But Brandy, and this fussy cut, So if I really wanted to, I could. And you're probably thinking, Brandy, you have a scanning cut. Yes, I could use my scanning cut. I could cut this out and scan this in and make it how I wanted to make it. But we're going to just leave this alone for now. I think it's going to be cute. No worries. Let me go ahead and cut the rest of these use this paper up really quickly. All right, so we got some of these things cut out for the recipient, not a whole bunch, and I don't know if that person would want to receive the inside pieces or not. I may just throw them in there and write a little note. I put the insides in just in case you want to paper piece them together or not. Only because sometimes when people send scrap junk, it's like, why would you send me some scrap junk? So let's go and find a spot to put this little bell. I think right here would look cool. Maybe right here, yeah. See, and initially what I was thinking is, bring this junk out the way, right? I was thinking that I could put them I could layer the bells on top of each other. But now I think that I'm just going to do this one. Actually, okay. I'm not sure how you make your pocket letters, but sometimes I'm all over the place. I think that have yourself a merry little Christmas or joy right in the center of that will look cute. So I need to move this off of the plastic, right? I'm still going to put it on the plastic, but I need to put Joy down first. So we're going to put Joy first. Right in the center. Center enough for Brandy, you know. And then right there. And now let's put our wreath around Joy. I had a coworker named Joy. She was very different. Sweetest person you ever wanted to meet, but she had this I will kill you mentality. You know, she came across as like angry. She was so nice. Very nice lady. Very helpful, very sweet. You know, I think that sometimes even the meanest, quote unquote, the meanest coworker you have, if you treat them with respect and they understand that you're not trying to get over on them, you know, for whatever reason, maybe she was hurt in the past or whatever, she was just like that. I think sometimes people have that persona because they don't want to get close to people, and she was nice. But I had one of my friends contact was like, you know, she passed away, she had a heart attack. I was like, what? How in the world? It's just sad. And it was a long time ago, but I think about her a lot because she was a transcriptionist and she used to type. Like, you could be talking to her and she'd be just typing. I'm like, what and how, who, what? Okay, so now we're back on this one, and I think we're gonna slap on a strip of washi tape if I can get it. I'm hoping this will work because this is a clear piece of tape once you take the backer off. So I'm hoping that this is going to work. I think it should work, but let's just see. As you all know, I don't really do washi samples. If you've been watching the channel for a while, I don't do a lot of washi samples anymore. Not that I don't like giving washi tape away. I really think that a lot of people have a lot of washi. If you go to any of the big box stores, you'll know that they sell tubes of washi, and usually you get lots in a tube. Oh, that looks kind of ugly. What do y'all think? I think it's ugly. So let's try again. I can pull this off, and let's try a different one. All right, we're gonna try this little stars, this shiny shimmery. I think it'll go okay on here. The problem is, let's just move this out the way in case the glare is disturbing anyone. Doesn't say anything, and that's why I wanted the happy holidays, because I wanted to say something. Do I have any more talking washi? No, not big strips at the desk. I have these right here. And I have all my skinny washi. I just put it all in the same thing. It's not, you know, all of this didn't come in this tube. I just put it all together because I thought it made it easier for me to decide. And it does. I could put ho ho ho. No. Let's try this and see how it looks. If not, what I could do is go back to the other one, the happy holidays. So let's just slide this out the way. See, sometimes this is the part that can be frustrating. I think what I'm going to try to do is get fancy. And you know what happens when you get fancy. You get fancy. I think I'm going to try to do these edges in this color. But we'll see. I can't even find the beginning of the washi tape. Alright, so I like how it looks. I think it's cute. Yeah. I am going to add some of these little snowflakes around the page, and that way I don't have to worry about some words. Now, I don't always feel like I have to put words on everything, but sometimes, like if it's a big opening like that is, I feel like I may need to do something about it, you know. But in this case, I feel like these little snowflakes are gonna do the job for me. And I always say this whenever I go places, even if it's not a craft store, I'm always looking for things I can make into craft items. Um, it's very fun to try and see what you could do with it. And I'm going to sit this one to the side so it can dry a little bit after I wipe off my fingerprint, my glue print, right? See, this is what I do with the back of my napkins when I decoupage. I just kind of have them sitting by. And if I need to wipe stuff off or whatever, I use that. Because that's really what napkins are for, right? Besides what the crafty people do to it. Turn it into a masterpiece. Flags and tags and all that cool stuff. All right, so we got one more pocket to do. I really like this joy. I was thinking about putting some other stuff on there, but I think we're good. I think overall we're good. Now, the one thing I don't do a lot of is decorate the strips with washi tape, because I always can't find my hole punch, and I don't want to have to, I don't know, I just don't always do it. Sometimes I will and sometimes I won't. I guess it just depends on how ambitious I'm feeling at the moment. And today, I am not that ambitious. I really wanted to do this on one of them. But yeah, no, that's not going to work. All right, so I think we're going to close this out with a Christmas tree, I think. I'm not sure about you all if you like stickers or not, but I definitely think stickers were designed for pocket letters because they save me a lot. I'm not a fancy crafter. Like, I don't do a lot of fancy crafting, so I feel like stickers definitely save my, or help, at least help me be a little bit more creative. Let's put this all the way to the top. And look, it's one sheet of paper with some layering on it. I tried to find an image that I liked because I was going to make a tree, some different funky tree shapes. But I think for the pocket letters, because they're so small, that I'm going to have to say that for another crafty project. So what I want to do, because you know, who doesn't, you know, you see Christmas trees, you always want to see some presents underneath them, right? At the making of this video, which is the week of Thanksgiving, we'll probably put our tree up in December 1st or whatever, because I am not really, like I said before, we're not really huge on the commercialization of, let's do everything commercialized, you know, the commercialization of the Christmas. This is going to have to go on the outside, Brandy. Get your act together. I was going to put the tree on the outside, but I felt like it was too much. That makes sense, because it's so much stuff going on here. I felt like that it would be too much, but I feel like these presents will not be too much. Let's see. And I do want to put, do I want to put a little sparkle over here, some stars? No, we don't want to take away from the star on top. So let's just put that to the side and see how it's going to look. Perfecto. What do you think? Let me know what you think in the comment section below. How do you create your pocket letters? You know, I always tell you all that I struggle so much with making pocket letters. I'm just sliding this back in. Probably the smart thing to do would pull that out first. Hey, just because I have a college degree doesn't mean I do everything super right all the time, right? Okay, so now let's just take a quick look at this. I love it. Like, I'm so happy that I was able to do this with you all. Came out really cool. I like it. It's simple, but not too simple. It looks fun and festive, but not over the top crazy. I do like that I put a little bit of dimension on here. I love it, actually. I actually don't mind the paper piecing. Looks really nice. So I will put these little scraps in a little baggie and just write her a note and say, hey, these are the scraps from the things if you want to paper piece it together. And I like that I put this in a window. I love that more than anything else. I even like my little coloring and the Christmas tree. I like it all. Very, very cool. And even though I do have some of the same things on here, two Christmas trees, totally different. This one's flat in the back. This one is dimensional, and you can't even tell that it's underneath. That's what I like. You can't tell that it's underneath the paper, right? Not tooting my own horn. I just like the decoration because I didn't make this, so I'm not tooting my own horn. All the words look pretty good. It's so funny. None of the words at the bottom, none of the pockets at the bottom have words. How interesting. So I could have probably did a better job at that, putting words all over. But overall, I do like it. I cannot complain. And even if I want to try to move some stuff around, me being silly, I put it on top. So yeah, anyway, I'm going to work on figuring out what I want to put in the back. And I want to say thank you all for watching. Let me know if you struggle like I do with pocket letters. Until next time, happy crafting.